During a season where things feel so up in the air every day thanks to the pandemic, North Schuylkill shooting guard Maya Wetzel gives an interesting shooting tip.
If you could give me one piece of advice about shooting a basketball, what would it be?
To shoot the ball up in the air.
Okay, just get it up there.
Just get it up there.
Never know what'll happen.
Exactly, yeah.
Wetzel's an authority on the subject. She's helped North Schuylkill win 2 Schuylkill League titles and 2 District 11 AAA championships with another in their sights. With the finish line so close, she's not slowing down, and neither are her teammates. I visit a practice right before their league championship game with Jim Thorpe, and the sound of dribbling drowns out my questions like a stampede.
All right, senior as well?
Yep, senior.
The players are getting closer and closer, and the gym floor shakes and shakes. The message is clear. There's still work to be done, and don't try and get in the Lady Spartans' way.
We play very fast. It's pace for 32 minutes, so our practices are run the same way we play. You'll see it, even though we had a game yesterday, we have a game on Friday. First 15 or 20 minutes, we'll get up and down a real lot. Okay, that takes care of conditioning too, and sometimes it's easier to condition that way than put the balls down and have them just run sideline to sideline. But no, practices are pretty well paced.
So with that toughness, no taking it easy. That's it.
There's no taking it easy. To be honest with you, one of our biggest problems this year was lack of practice. We played 7 games in the span of 2 weeks and had basically 1 practice. It's a hindrance.
Yeah.
Anything you're doing wrong, anything you see out there, it's hard to correct without practice. And that's been one of the biggest issues for us, is not having practice. So when we get a chance to have practice, we're going to have practice.
Sarah Wagner is a 2-time District 11 triple jump champion who's going to Misericordia University to continue her track and field career at the NCAA Division III level. So the senior is in pretty good shape, and playing Lady Spartan basketball has a lot to do with that.
Practice is always pretty intense. We're always running. I'm still sore after every practice, so it's a good thing, yeah.
Yeah, she said the pain is a good thing. The thing is, you have to be tough to hang with the top teams and the top athletes in the Schuylkill League.
The league is different. It's physical, okay? The league is very physical, officiated by 2 referees. Sometimes there's not that many fouls called in a game. So if you don't have that attitude and that toughness, it's definitely a disadvantage. As far as toughness, as Lady Spartan toughness, you just have to look at the wall over there. There's a lot of bangers hanging over there, and that all comes from toughness.
There is no doubt the 2019-2020 North Schuylkill girls basketball team had talent, but you could be forgiven if you thought they were a year away from a Schuylkill League championship. However, the Lady Spartans kept winning, their confidence kept growing, and their bonds kept getting stronger. Many of the seniors on this year's team have been playing together since grade school. And guess who their head coach was back then? Yep, Rich Wetzel.
I think I started with, I believe there's 8 on the team in 4th grade, and 6 lasted all the way to 12. And it's commodity. Yeah, you know, and that's huge. You know, they're familiar with each other. They're athletes, not just basketball players. And it's a huge advantage. Yeah, huge advantage. Confidence level is pretty high. Yeah, they've won a lot of games over the years.
The Lady Spartans have a talent and a bond that goes beyond the basketball court.
Just a great bunch of kids who do a lot for each other, are friends of each other. You know, peer groups hang out together, have each other's backs, and that's honestly, that's been one of the most things I'm proud of, is the sacrifice of players, individual players, in respect to another player. On any given night, it's somebody else. We've had 7 different players this year score in double figures in a given game. And that's commodity, that's acceptance, that's sacrifice, and that's unity, that's a team.
We all get along, and we just have fun with one another, share the ball, have a good time.
That unity has helped the upperclassmen gel with younger players. Cameron Mangle is a sophomore, and she's been a huge part of the team's success.
But I think it's trust too, because from being together so much, we learn to trust each other, and we know that if we get someone else the ball, they'll score with it, and if not, they'll get it to someone that can score.
So another 2 championships were added to the wall after the 2019-2020 season, and the Lady Spartans have gone from Marts Hall party crashers to league favorites.
You know, once last year, it's an if factor. You know, if, you know, when you go from being juniors and then you win, it becomes now we're going to. And that's the biggest attitude. It's not if anymore. It's like we're come here to work first day of practice. We didn't have much of an off season because of COVID, so that was eliminated. So when we came here on November 15, you know, there was 2 goals. Goal number 1, come to practice every day and practice as hard as you can because it could be your last, and try to win every game with the mentality that you're going to. So it went from if to we're going to.
North Schuylkill finished the 2020-2021 regular season at 13-1 in league play and split the Schuylkill League Division I championship with Jim Thorpe. Along the way, Maya Wetzel scored her 1,000th career point on senior night against Tamaqua.
I remember shooting a 3, and I didn't know how many points I had. I asked like a former teammate like how many points I needed, and she didn't know either. So when I shot the 3, like everyone just started going crazy, and it was really, I'm happy that it was at our last home game because all my friends and family were there, so it was really exciting.
The Lady Spartans went on to beat Jim Thorpe in the league championship game, and now their toughness will be tested once again as they try to defend their District 11 AAA championship.
What's one thing they should remember about your team?
We never give up.
This group got even tougher and even closer together after playing through a pandemic.
It's been fun. It's been crazy. You don't know like what's gonna happen, especially with the snow too. We only had a few practices, so I don't know. Every time you're in the gym, it's a good day.
There may be a lot up in the air right now, but on the ground, the Lady Spartans know they have each other's backs no matter what. So they'll continue to work hard on and off the court and keep tossing up shots and hoping for the best. For SSPTV Sports, I'm Ken Kara. Maya Wetzel's dad is North Schuylkill's head coach Rich Wetzel, and guess what? He's also a Spartan 1,000-point scorer. I asked him if he remembers the moment he hit the milestone.
I got mine when I was a senior. Funny story, I needed 2 points, or 1 point. We were at Tamaqua. I got fouled with about 4 seconds left. 2 free throws, and I missed them. And my dad was the scorekeeper, and he was like irate. And then I got to come home the next game, and then within a couple of minutes of the game, I scored a bucket and got my 1,000.